all. Alright. Let's see who we got here. Operator Greg. Welcome to your first time on the stream. If you just pull in the left face muscle there really quickly, you should be good. That's how you twitch. Alright, so let me turn down this music for a second. Oh, there we go. Alright. Yeah, so let's sort out that stuff first. Let's see. I might just have to boost up the gain. I don't feel like kissing the mic today. Let's bring that up. Alright. Does that sound better? I can go up a little higher, but I think that should probably be fine. Okay, so we got volume sorted. Can you hear the music and the game? Awesome. Hey, Joseph. It's already filling up. It's going to be a good stream. Yeah, I've got the music turned down pretty low right now. Once I go into the entries, I'll probably bring it up a bit. Yeah, full disclosure. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but my entry was uploaded late, like very late. I ended up pulling an all-nighter to put it in, so I'm a little sleep deprived right now. I've got caffeine in front of me here, but we'll if I zone out every so often, that's probably why. So I forgot to ask this beforehand, but is there any copyright issues that we have to worry about? Is any of the music copyrighted? Because I don't play these entries ahead of time. I like having a live reaction on stream, so I don't actually know if there's... So no music in yours. Alright. Is Glimpse on here at the moment? Alright. So I haven't seen Karl Marx or the air compressor in chat here. And I haven't seen Glimpse in chat either. So for now, we'll assume that they're not on stream just yet. And so we will start with your map, Greg. All right. Let's make sure everything's enabled. Blackguard, Tincaddy's Last Stand. Yep, that's the one. And just from the pictures... oh yeah, good point. Tell you what, I'll do that right now. I'll tab out. Just from the pictures, though, it's looking pretty impressive for a first mod. Alright. Let's get over here. I'm just in the file. You can't see it right now, but I'm just in the mod files. I'm going to check the Glimpses mod real quick. Utilitaria. There are no audio files in Glimpses mod. So that's not going to be a problem. And I probably should have checked Carl's while I was there as well. Let's go back to that. Alright. This was the latest uploaded. Yep. If we go in there, there is sounds. But there is no music, just sound effects. Awesome. Okay. Let's dive in. Black. Oh, look at that. the channel's doing well when we get the bots in, right? Please don't go to that link. All right. Blackguard, Tenkati's Last Stand. Well, we're going to start with, not that there's actually any actual points, but we're going to start with the loss of points. Because where's your picture here? Look at this. He's got a picture. There's a picture right over there. I got a picture. Where's your picture? All right. All right. Let's check this out. Camp. And it's like a whole campaign too. You put in whatever picture is the most likely to make people click on your mod. I usually just put in a picture of one of the levels. I use one of those. Some people like Darrow and sometimes Ken, for example, they'll actually do quite a bit of photoshopping, and they'll for the Steam page and for the pictures as well. Okay. There you go. The ocean. The vast unknown on the horizon. A deep dark, holding secrets beyond the comprehension of a single person. Let's bring the mic in just a little bit closer here. I gotta get myself a new mic stand. Alright. Life. The stillness of the past. The turmoil of the future. I am a stone, cast into the ocean, sinking further into its depths. Everything flows and I remain unmoving, sinking. What of you? Kara. Hey, Red, are you okay? Yeah, I just needed a little time for myself. I understand. Tanaka wants us to gather together before we move out. I'll be there in a second. Take your time, Red. All right. See, I was just telling Constance that we need more beach levels, because we have so few, so that when you see them, you've already kind of there aren't many angles that you can make the beach from. You're always gonna have this curve. You're always gonna have these cliffs over here. And there's so many scenes that can be done on a beach. Also interesting that this guy is red skinned. I actually I have a whole one of my biggest mods actually that isn't released yet. Starts with red skinned tribe that live on a beach. Just an interesting coincidence. Alright. I'm assuming these people are my friends. We're just gonna move right in. Just before we do that, let's just see if there's any secrets hidden about. Now, Greg, you are fairly new to the community, so you probably don't know this, but we have a tradition here, which is that a lot of modders like to hide the whaleman object in the map somewhere. Now, I don't know if you knew that, but so we like to look around and see if we can find it. And also, I like to just explore and see if I can find some boundaries and test things a little more than the average game when I have the time. Ooh. Aha! We've broken out. Okay, so the boundaries aren't protected, so I won't try to explore out that way. There's these little things you can put in called boundary hotspots. When you get close, they'll just push you back. There's other things too, like sometimes you can just... I think for a couple of my maps, I've actually just murdered people when they got too far out the boundaries. Okay. Alright, let's join the camp here. Ah, Red! Okay, this guy should have like an older voice. Oh, Red. You're here. Great. All right, everyone, this is it. The final strike of this campaign. Oh, we're soldiers. As we speak, the army of Celia is preparing to begin the final push to finish off the last noble house of Pyria, belonging to the cat named Tenkati. The entire place is well prepared, well armed, and well defended. Tenkati is sure he can hold out his last stand until the reinforcements arrive. Hey! We have the theme right in the dialogue there. And he is right. Celians do not have enough manpower to take the city tonight. That's where we come in. We are going to infiltrate Tenkati's keep and use the chaos of the siege to assassinate him. Celians may not take over the city, but without the leadership of Tenkati, the defenders will crumble, and Celia will emerge victorious. Snuff, snuff. I believe you've got the explosives prepared?
Yes, yes. Snuff Snuff has got it.
Splendid. Brunt, you're going to help him set the charges. Once you made sure Celians have breached the wall, both of you are to head directly to the keep's southern side entrance and find Kara? Kara. Find Kara. Sounds like a Kara. Understood. Kara, I believe you familiarized yourself with the tunnel's layout and the description of the item we're looking for? The directions were a bit vague, but I found my way around worse mazes. Consider it done. Alright, and now our guest of the night. Red. You will infiltrate with Kara, and then head straight for the Tenkati's chambers. There will be a door open for you somewhere in the main courtyard. Find him, and kill him. It will be done. Miyari, Mikoshi, you are heading in with me. We're going to make sure everything is in place for the plan to succeed. Why do Bun Buns always get the fun stuff? Oh, stop whining, you big baby. Blackguards, my brethren in arms, tonight we strike from the shadows once more. Let our steps be sure, and our blades swift. For Celia and our sacred covenant. Let's make history. Very inspiring stuff. Way too many voices, though, to do in one dialogue. It's not your fault. That's just my fault for choosing to voice act it. This looks like the spot. Hey, Red, are you okay back there? Yeah, I'm right behind you. Why are the two of us always on tunnel duty? I don't mind it. Right. Well, I better start moving. Me too. Red, good luck and please be careful. You too. She goes to checking him on the beach, telling him to please be careful. I think Kara might have a thing for Red. Alright. Ooh. Let's do this. Alright. Oh, I can't pick that up. Alright. Now, something funky's going on in here. I think the... Isn't the saturation's been reduced? I think the saturation's been reduced. Alright. Have a sword and a knife. Alright. I'm a deadly assassin. Not that way, not just yet. I don't know if there's hearing modifiers or not, and I have to assume there is, so... Okay, I might be going that way after all. Let's see what's up here. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. You don't see me. Okay, now I don't think I can get behind her without... Oh, maybe. Let's see if I can go... Yeah, no, I can't go that way, and I'll probably alert her with the sounds. I'm going to stand up. There we go. Problem solved. Now I have 3 swords. Ooh, see the outside world. Now, I think that tunnel leads back this way. And since I'm trying to take these guys all out by stealth, I want to come in this way. Alright, I think... Oh, we're in trouble. Oh, okay, so I don't think they actually... Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Okay. Let's get her sword. Extra throwing material. Her sword? His sword? There's another one around here. Oh, there's one over there, too. I don't know where this one is, but, well, they don't know where I am. I'm going to make sure I take out this one. Oh, shoot, shoot! Woo! Alright. Was not expecting that. Why can't I sheath both my swords? Alright, well, let's pick up another sword. Don't know where my knife went. Ah, I was trying to... What? How'd he get me with that? This dude's hacking. Okay. But there is checkpoints, thankfully. Ooh, he is definitely... I definitely shouldn't go there just yet. Now, I haven't actually checked. This is obviously the way I'm supposed to go, but... Oh, shoot. Ah! I just want to see what's up here. Why do you have to be looking this way? Ah, shoot. Okay, I just want to see if there's a secret or something, so maybe we'll just... Whee! Okay, so that was just a loop. That led to that room. So I don't actually have to take this guy out. Which is great, because I'm not very good at sword fighting. Alright. Oh, Sewell. Sorry, Carl. I didn't actually realize that you were working on. We would have started with yours. Alright, well, make sure to remind me, guys, because sometimes I forget here, but, let's make sure that we get the recording of this saved. I saved the recordings and I put them on YouTube, so we'll make sure to do that so you can check out your map being played. Just don't look. I move very quickly. Before he's even pulled it out. Yeah, there we go. Didn't even get his sword out. Alright, awesome. Hopefully we just hit a checkpoint there. That's a lot of enemies. I'm surprised the frames are doing so well. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, there's 2 of them too. You really should, Joseph. I'm I'm just gonna let myself die for the... Oh, okay. Maybe not. Oh, he is not doing well. Seen better days. Yeah, you're missing out, man. Look at all the cool stuff people have been making while you've been gone. Hey, it's Surek. It's a full stream this early. Alright. There's another route? Oh, there is another route. Genuinely didn't even see that. Alright. And it's a little easier, too. Probably the one I should have taken. Oh, yeah, okay. So that's actually where they'll come out from. Down this hallway. I wish I knew where they were. Yeah. Just out a lot. There will be plenty more. Just need to know how to... Yeah, I mean... I've been doing overgrowth modding for years now, and I just did an all-nighter to get this one done on time, so... I think creative people just can't help it. We keep pushing even when we shouldn't. Oh, not again. Hi! No! Alright, that's fine. So we're gonna go this way. Super fast. Ba-boom, ba-boom. We're gonna run this way. Oh, there's a dude there. Okay. Gonna keep going. Now we know there's two dudes there. So we're gonna stay out of their line of sight. Okay. Now if only there was a way I could get this way. Let's take a look. Yeah, yep. Just had to wait till he was looking the other way. Now we just get all sneaky this way. Dun 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 dun. Oh, okay. Well, maybe... I'm just going to wait till I'm sure that he's looking that way. There we go. I was trying to stab him, not... Nah, whatever. Nope. There we go. Alright. I'm hurt, but I'm alright. Aha! Alright. Awesome. Up we go. Here's the one that I've been seeing the pictures of. This must be the feature. Oh, alright. No, it didn't freeze. I'm good. Okay. Wow. Okay. Alright, we're in. Tenketi's Keep. Now to find a way inside the chambers. Tanaka said there will be a door left open for me, which I can see right here. Let's find it. Very good, very good use of camera. It's a skill that not everybody has, to design your level in a way that naturally shows the player where to go. Well, and it's not something that you can't get, but it definitely, some people need more practice at it than others. Let's see. Alright, so I want to get... The camera showed over there. There's that open door right over there. So, this is a stealth one. I want to wait till they are all the way over there. And then I don't know when that patrol stops. It's kind of the trouble. So, we'll just keep an eye on them. Okay, so that patrol goes just in the courtyard. Yeah, I figured you must have. Because you definitely, you know your layouts. Alright. That should be close enough. Can't do that. Ooh. Now, the question is, did you change the sight modifiers for these guys so they're not extreme, or can that guy see me from across the courtyard? Ooh. Now I have a nice little route. I can follow this all the way around. That poor guy. Put you out of your misery. Alright. Uh-oh. I see him running. That's never a good sign. So that must mean that he just climbed onto a torch. That must mean... Oh, and then he forgot about me. That their sight modifiers haven't been changed, so I'm going to have to pay attention to that. Alright. Now... That's fine. Oh, maybe they just maybe they just have wonky nav meshing. Hey Cisco, we're still on the first one. I started with Greg's here and we haven't gotten past that yet. Alright, so I'm thinking I can either jump straight across. That actually looks like a doable jump for me. Or I could go... Once again, I don't know what their vision is like for upwards, but I can just go up like this. Oh, shoot. Alright. Just wait till he turns around. And... Stabby, stabby. Alright. Well, no one seems to be in a big rush to get to me at the moment. Okay. I feel like we're still on track. Let's check out what's on this next level here. Okay. I'm thinking, where was that door again? That was... You know, I've kind of lost it. That's fine. Now, I'm not sure if we're meant to go all the way back here, but I feel like I can get to there from here. So I'm going to give that a shot. We're going to do a wall jump. Nope. Okay. I'm going to have to do it from... Let's see... Maybe here? Okay, the angle prevents that. Oh, but we do have these barrels here. What am I saying? I can go from that to that. Not perfect, but I can make it. There we go. I feel like I'm not supposed to be there, though, but I want to get there. Let's see. So we go... Let's try this again. Yeah, I knew that was doable. And then from there, we're going to jump to here. And then from there, we go to here. Hey! Haha! Alright. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but it was a fun little parkour area. That must be the door. That was not the way to do it. Oh, sorry. Hey, but that's the thing, right? Like, if there's options to skip around for people who can parkour, then it gives you different paths. Might have to might have to go back and check that again. All right. I think I'm bad. Constance is so much worse. It doesn't matter what you put in, barriers or whatever. so you can get around any of it. All right, that must be the door. Let's get this over with. Actually, most people who've been playing and modding this game for a while can find some very very unique solutions to getting places. Yeah, I figure. I was looking. I was like, yeah, I could probably circle it, but I was like, but I think I can get up there as well. I wanted to try. Okay, so we came in. Oh, so I can go up or down. Interesting. Logically speaking, he's supposed to be up, which means I want to go down just to see the content that's down there. Alright. Okay, we have the light creeping through here. Sometimes a fun practice you could do is you just take geometry outside of your level. Like I can see hints of the sky through here, right? Or further away. If you take geometry outside of your level and you just make like a giant block across the roof or something, you'll block out the sun. You won't get that. Then the other thing you could do to prevent the reflections is you could put a local reflection down. And it's just like a little bubble that goes in this interior space, and then you won't get any reflections from the outside interfering. And yeah, like Cisco said, this is amazing. This is very good. Okay, there's a dude there. So we're actually gonna skip that for now. We're just gonna explore a little more. Oh yeah, same here, right? Like we got tiny little cracks. So you can just put geometry on the outside of your buildings to disguise that. We'll keep going down, 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 down. Whoa, it's quite the tower. And, alright, so that's a dead end. That's fine, it was worth exploring. You never know when secrets may be hidden somewhere. It's always fun to find. And then I'm guessing if we go up here, it's going to be a dead end as well, since that looked like the king. Yeah, that leads to a giant trapdoor. I am going to point out a problem with geometry here, which is that trapdoor opens downwards. And how the heck are you going to open that trapdoor? It's going to hit the stairs. Alright. Anyway, we've now determined there's only one clear level to go. Now, the way this guy's facing me, I almost think there's just going to be an automatically triggered dialogue. But we'll try to sneak in anyway. Yeah, auto-triggered. Alright. Halt! Hold it right there, criminal scum. Ooh. Do not move a muscle. Well, well, well. Isn't it our guest of the night? Surprised that I was expecting you? My friend over here told me about you. He told me all about how Celians will try to send an assassin to get me while they try to take my city. I would deal with you properly, but sadly we don't have time for that. Guards, dispose of him! Well, shoot. Holy moly, dude. It's a lot of baddies. I can't just go take them out now. Alright, let's try that again. I'm gonna wait till they get into the fights, then I'm gonna hit them all in the back. Ah, shoot. Alright, come on. Roll up. I'm too good! Ah. Yeah, now we're talking. The secret to winning is stabbing people in the back. Seriously, Mikoshi, criminal scum? That's not very nice towards Rad. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. What? What is the meaning of this? Isn't it obvious, Tenkati? This entire time, ever since we figured you will be a problem, I was a double agent for Celia. The information I was giving you was handpicked, easing you into the idea that you have the upper hand, even as other houses fell left and right. Precisely so I could strike when we eventually get to you, making sure that your last stand is indeed your last. No, this can't be. All this time. Now, I did say an assassin will come for you tonight. We are the assassins. Wait! Even if I must die, I demand a fair duel. I suppose I could give you this much before your death. Rad, finish him. Just gonna keep bombarding him. Oh, shoot. Hey, this is supposed to be a fair duel. You're not supposed to attack my friends. Alright, whatever. Okay, so another little tip here is when you start, like, see how he just kind of looks off to the side there? When you trigger this dialogue, you can send the dialogue command to set the character to omniscient. And when you set the character to the omniscient, they immediately know at the start right where you are and what's going on. Oh, he's a rough. He's a bad boy. Why can't I pick these? Oh, there's one. Right. There we go. All right. Oh, you put them on both teams and then you just mix that up. And that will be it for this guy. That's the last host of Pyria done for good. Nicely done, Rad. Hey, guys. Kara, just in time. Do you have what we came for? Got it right here. Whatever this is. Great. Then let's not waste time. We need to inform Celia about this. Hey, Rad. You coming? Yeah. The stranger becomes a member of the group. Pardon me. Who is this ego dude? I mean, if we're talking psychology, then it's just someone's mind. The ocean. I'm drifting on its waves yet again. Darkness, as above, so below. Oh, yeah. So it is his ego. You're using the psychology term. All right. The black mirror beckons to me, tempts me with its mystery, pleads for me to jump into its embrace, promises the silence, promises peace. Can't sleep, Red? Yeah. I can tell something is bothering you. It's just, ever since I was freed by you, I'm told I'm now free, that I have a choice. But here I am, doing the same thing I've been doing my entire life. Killing. Time moves forward. Nothing changes. Do you want to quit? No. I don't. I can't. I just don't understand. What am I doing? Why am I doing it? Listen, Rad. I won't pretend that I have answers for you. The answer to your question comes at the end of a long journey. A journey that may often lead to dead ends, to despair, to the darkest of places. And it may not lead you to an answer that you're going to like. However, it's a journey that's worth taking, just because there's a chance that at the end of it, one may find their purpose. Purpose, their place in the world. Maybe even happiness. Right. What matters, Rad, is that you are no longer alone on your journey. Miyari, Mikoshi, Snuff Snuff, Rut, Kara, me. We're all your friends, Rad. Your brothers in arms. And you can always rely on us. That's what friends are for. Thank you, Tanaka. Anytime, Rad. Anytime. I'm a stone cast into the ocean. Unmoving, sinking. I shall not drown. Very nice. Very nice. Alright. So very cool interior design. Cisco sang into it. It's a strong ending, strong story, nice it's good it's all around a very good mod. I think what I might do here, I'll use the tunnels map to show you a couple things that you can use to really improve the look of things. All right, if you go, oh come on, if you go here, I'm not sure if you have do you have a global reflection or not? Let's check it out. I mean, there was very little bugs or anything, aside from like occasional geometry issues. That was pretty cool. So you do have, is that a local or global? It's reflection capture global. All right. All right. So see how that needed, you needed either an HDR cube there, or you just needed to shake it. There's a really simple way you can make sure that your reflection captures always show up properly. Someone else has probably already shown you this in the chat here, but if you just go, if you put a hotspot in, oop, that's not a hotspot. That's a hotspot. And you just use this transform option and pick the reflection capture, which is 739. So I'm going to transform 739 to placeholder, and it'll automatically put the placeholder right where the object already is, and that's fine. Then you're going to duplicate it, and then your second placeholder will go a decent amount away. Let's see if we can get at that. Come on. Oh, it's a static object. There we go. Right. There's your second placer. I'll put it like over here or something. It doesn't really matter where. And then I'll take the first line and I'll copy it over again. And what that does is, at the very start, every time you restart the level, it's going to take your reflection capture, and it's going to very rapidly, within 3 frames, move it from here to here and back again. Which is the same as basically giving a little shake. And that will automatically update it. And so if I restart, you can't even tell. Like, it happens immediately. And it updates your reflection capture properly every time. And then there's another thing that you can do. And this one's more work. But if you want to really go that extra step, you can use this ambient shadow option. So Overgrowth doesn't have really good lighting. But if you use these ambient shadows, and you use a custom shader called Shoot. Someone type it in chat there. I don't have it right now. It's shadow. Oh, I forget it. I thought I knew this off by heart. My brain's not working so well. Is it just ambient shadow lighting? No, that's not it. Anyway, I don't need to fully demonstrate it here. There's it's on the shader list, and basically, it allows the ambient shadows to completely override. Even when there's a lot of light, they can still go to pure black. And then what you can do, especially in sharp areas or areas like this, is you just add your own custom ambient lighting. Or ambient shadows, sorry. So then you have a more dynamic looking scene. And you can do simple things like this, or when you get more advanced with it, or if you have internal testing and you have the square ones, then you can also like just go along the bottoms of objects like this. And when you have the shader, it's a lot easier because it's a lot darker. And you just like custom create ambient shadows. And you might not be able to tell the different shadow point lights. Yeah, that's it. Let me add it real quick. There we go. Now see how the ambient shadows are way more darker. And now you have full control over them. So this isn't the best example because I'm doing it quick, but like there's same here. Yeah, and then you get this really fine-tuned control. It takes a while, but going through the entire level with this, you're going to get these really nice contrasts. If you want a good example of it, check out Constance's mod. I forget what it's called right now, but it's got a picture of this a whole bunch of red Cretan caves. And if you go in there and then you select all the ambient shadows and you delete them, you'll see what a difference it makes. Yeah, so that was the two things I wanted to point out, just because your levels are lovely, very well designed. Sometimes they're a little bit flat, I think, just because of the reflection capture issues. But wow, what an amazing mod, especially considering you just basically started making mods for this map jam, so you're very new at this. And you came out with that. That was very cool. So I think what we'll do next is didn't I saw a glimpse on here, right? I'm scrolling back here. I feel like I saw a glimpse on here. Da, 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 da. No? Can't see it in chat there. Glimpse, if you're in the chat, just post something now, just so we know you're here. Just double check the Discord. Oh. Oh, I see you. I see you in Discord there, Glimpse. My third monitor's broken, so I can't. I'll tell you what. I'm going to do. We're going to do a little split here. We'll put Discord on that side. All right. There we go. Bring that down to there. Perfect. And then I have Twitch chat there. So I should now be able to check out both chats at once. Okay. So I don't know why Glimpse is just putting on the Discord here. He can't put his messages through on chat, which is all right. We'll just have to. I'll have the chat open here, and if you say something, I'll try to just relay it, and we'll make it work. It's fine. We'll make it work. Oh, I see you tried to DM me. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. All right. So I have Glimpse on Discord here, and then I have Twitch chat split into a separate window. And since I know you are watching, that was actually sent a while back. Yeah, 12:49. Yeah, there we go. Okay, since I know you are watching, Glimpse, how about you just keep posting in the DM here. That way you don't crowd the Overgrowth modding channel. So we will do your mod next. So custom levels, Slums of Cyprus. Cyprus with an S. All right. Now I was actually pretty excited to see this one because it's personally, I love simple shapes, but I also really love a good level built with vanilla objects. I do think they look better if you have the time to put into it. And I also find that when you build a level with vanilla objects, each person's unique style comes out a little bit more. So these pictures just show a very cool looking style here. I'm looking forward to checking out. All right. The title of disciple used to be meant very literally, as those who had earned the title were exceptionally devout to the ancient religion known as the divinity. Countless wars and the passage of time has since eroded the prevalence of the religion, leaving them desperate for new followers. As a result, the title of disciple is now sometimes used to mean that one is simply a member of one of several organizations that have been founded to try and keep the divinity alive, regardless of their belief in its teachings. Two hours ago, Aubrey transmitted a distress signal using the path. We don't know the situation, and we haven't heard anything from him since. I know you're only a fixer, but we don't have the resources nor the time to smuggle Kai into Cyprus. You're the most capable fighter we have remaining. Sneak into the slums of Cyprus, investigate the progress he made on the mission, and complete it if he has not. A detailed report of the events that occurred is expected, as per the mother's request. Retrieve Aubrey if possible, but remember that self-preservation comes first. We cannot afford to lose another disciple. Okay, now this could be either Utilaria or Utilaria. I'm guessing it's Utilaria. The Utilaria is counting on you. Good luck, Tavi. Damn, blam it. Why won't you open? Come on! How's the door coming along, Martin? We only have so much time before they send for backup. We should run. We still can. Rurik's probably already dead, so what's the point in trying to avenge him? Kieran, enough. You might not have cared about our boss, but I did. And besides, from what we've learned, there's no running from the Utilaria. They have eyes everywhere. This is our only way out of this. There's no way out of this. Oh! Holy moly, that was loud. I have headphones on here. Let's see. Oh, that was loud. I love that shot. He's highlighted in the background there, peering out of a bar. That must have been the signal from our other members. That it was. Everyone be alert. We have company. Most of these guards are armed. I should tread carefully. I'm coming for you, Aubrey. Just hang in there. Can we just talk about what a cool shot that is? Highlighted in, crouched in the water against the blackness through a door. That is very cool. Alright. Alright, let's check it out. Now, I should also point out, for those who can't tell, I have about... Oh no, it's gone now. For a second there, I had about 20 frames. But I think maybe it was just some DHS stuff initializing, because it's a lot better now. Alright, got myself a knife. Now we just got to do some pattern testing, and I feel like I remember something about the checkpoints not working right. Oh, shoot. Let's see if we can get this guy out of sight a little. Oh yeah, definitely want to get this guy out of sight. Okay, so we got a sword now and a knife. We are much more powerful. Let's check it out here. So we've got one guard at the back, one guard over there, one guard crossing here. As far as I can tell, there's only 3 guards. Oh wait, there's this dude just chilling there. Oh, it's the same guard. Okay, so he's got a rest point there. Right. Let's see here. What's the best way to approach this? Alright. So that guy is constantly looking away. So we have to kill this guard. Preferably... Ah, perfect. Here's the time. We stab. We pull him back out of sight. Fantastic. And the next thing we'll do is, when this guy turns away, I'm going to pick up the spear, and I think I'm going to try to take one of them out with the spear. Doesn't really matter which. Probably the closest one, and then cut the other one's throat. Nope. Alright. Why don't we just go over here? Oh, shoot! Oh! Oh, we were doing so well. It's frustrating. Okay. Took a little... okay. Yeah. Alright. One thing we do know, though, that now that it's a lot easier to kill these guys. Alright, so let's reiterate. This guy is going to turn around. He's going to go for a nice little stretch. And while he's doing that, we will stretch the tendons of his neck a little too far. Perfect. Then that guy, which I think we'll just bring over here, grab his sword. Now we just have to do a little waiting game. The next guy, he's going to come, he's going to sit down, and when the timing is right, we're going to slit his throat, pull him back out of sight, and then it's just these last ones that we have to sort out. And I think what I'll do is maybe I'll, you know, I think the previous plan was good. I just messed it up a little with the movements. Alright, so he's looking this way. He sits down, he moves, and right here... Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Let's just put some distance in. Ah ha ha! We got him just to kill himself. That makes things simple. Right. You might want to put some blockers on here. You can there's an object you can put, I think it's called a nav hint, and it's just a box you could put in here that tells the AI they can't go in certain places. It's like an invisible object to them that only they can see. Or you can do something fancy with DHS too. But that'll prevent, or you can also just use, though he tried to jump, so that tells me that you do have nav connections in here. When you put nav connections in, make sure that they show up as green, because I'm already pretty sure a jump like this isn't possible for an AI. Yeah. Yeah, AI kind of stupid, tricky to work with. Okay. Let's just have a peek around here. Now that the place is ours. Whee! Look at this. This is so cool. A little bit of rubble here. I don't think there would be anything up there, but I want to check it out. Yeah, no, there's definitely nothing up there. We have... I don't use those objects often enough. They blend in really nicely. Ooh. Oh yeah, and also, Greg, you remember the shadows I was telling you about, the ambient shadows? Well, this actually is a good example of them. I think they're a little too overblown here. Complete pitch dark, but that's just personal preference for me. It's a style. This one's closer to it right here. But yeah, these aren't natural light shadows. These have been hand placed. And like, look at the difference it makes, right? You get these contrasts. The whole place feels just a little bit more. I mean, it's very video gamey, but it feels a little bit more real. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Love this detail. All right. Anyway, we should probably stop gawking and move on. Glimpse says the books and notes become readable once you go through the door. There may be a secret at the end if you read them all. Well, we are definitely reading them all. Alright. Aubrey should be on the other side of this door. It's locked. Feels weakened, though. I might just be able to push through. Ugh! Come on, stupid door. Ooh. There we go. That sounded like a bone broke. Aubrey. You're still alive. Debbie? Don't say anything. I'll signal back to the others to come get you. I can't hear anything. Save your breath. You can explain this back at base. Focus on living first. My ears are still ringing. By the power of the path, Ismael, please deliver this message. From what I can tell, Aubrey succeeded in killing Rurik and his subordinates. I locked the door behind me so Rurik couldn't escape. Get Sepp, send in one of his handymen. Make sure he has medical experience. Aubrey is still alive, but he's in critical condition. I couldn't get close to him. Couldn't find an angle to strike. Then I got stabbed by a spear. I'll compile the report after Seb's handyman arrives. I don't know where he came from. They got me good, Tavi. I should have been more careful. Alright. I don't want to die here. Of all places. Please hurry. End transmission. You're going to be okay. Myra will patch you up in no time. Now, what actually happened here? Neo will for sure drill me about this when I get back, as he usually does. More importantly, the mother wanted to know exactly what happened. I guess it's up to me to investigate then. Ooh, this is different. A little crime scene. Okay, let's see what I have to work with. Aubrey is a seasoned fighter. Hasn't so much been scratched by steel in all his years of being a hitman. He took out the guards outside, then he entered the supply room and locked the door behind him so Rurik couldn't escape. Given how the scene outside looked when I got here, I think it's safe to assume that Aubrey was in mint condition when he entered this room. This should mean that all the evidence of what happened is in this room. Knowing Aubrey's skills, Rourke should have only had a few seconds to live at that point, not even that. And yet Aubrey said he struggled to land an attack against it. He also said that he was stabbed by a spear and that he didn't know where he came from. Aubrey had a pretty bad spear wound when I found him as well. That was the only wound he had. I still find it hard to believe that Aubrey nearly died to some thugs. He's been up against leagues worse than these guys before. Regardless, there's no reason he would lie, so I'll carry out my investigation, assuming everything he said is true. I should also probably get a torch to help me see better. Okay, let's begin. Alright, now, because I know that you can check out the room, I'm going to go this way, and we're going to read some stuff. Let's see. Seems to be an excerpt from a book called The Beliefs of the Divinity. Hey, that's us. Well, kinda. We work for them anyways. The Divinity believe in a god named Gaia, most often referred to as the Rebel Gaia. Other common titles include the Mother Gaia and the Savior Gaia. I've heard Myra sometimes call her the God of all Earth. I guess they didn't know about that one. The next two paragraphs in here are obscured by blobs of ink. I guess whoever wrote this must have spilled some. The last paragraph says, Gaia's decision to create the Earth was met by opposition by her godly kin, who believed the decision weakened the family in the eyes of the other houses. The ensuing conflict resulted in the destruction of Gaia's family and left her in a state of eternal slumber. Pretty standard stuff. I bet Myra already knows all this. Alright. That's a 1. What else we got? Okay. Let's check this out. It's a book called The History and Evolution of the Religious Practices of the Divinity. Cool title. Disciples perform a practice called Demetria, which is a religious ritual believed to sustain the god Gaia throughout her eternal slumber. All organizations, most of which deal in trade, though there are rumored to be secret organizations that deal in more illicit terms, of the divinity, require one and one's kin to practice the ritual to make use of the organization's services. This is required even of non-believers of the divinity due to the significance of the ritual. This, interestingly enough, means that while all disciples are Demetrians, not all Demetrians are disciples, unlike how it used to be during the religion's reign many decades ago. Huh. Alright. Now, there's supposed to be a third one in here. Let's see what's back here. Oh, right here. It's a note left behind by one of the guards. It says, the ancient religion of the divinity. Minor issue, there's a small spelling problem with religion in that. Religion. The ancient religion of the divinity originates from the western continent of Luman, which is known for its arid deserts, bustling cities, and ongoing political strife. Ismael's ancestors migrated from Luman to the eastern continent of Urano, following the war for Matarp. After which they attempted to found a small but standard trading organization as a means of providing for the divinity while being far away from the conflict which plagued their home. However, due to the prejudice... What's going on in here? Wait for what? Wait for what? The organization failed. Now you've got me on edge. Is there a jump scare coming? This prompted Ismael's ancestors to resort to odd jobs and doing illegal favors to stay afloat, which eventually became the organization's main service. Now I'm all jumpy. Their skills and efficiency have greatly improved over the years, earning the organization myth status. and thus the Utilaria was born. Wow. I don't understand how they know all this. There's no reason the path shouldn't still be concealing our existence. Not that I know of, anyways. I'm definitely going to talk to Sev about this when I get back. Okay. Okay. Well, nothing. I don't see anything happening. Just gonna keep moving on. There's nothing distinctive about his clothes. He seems to be just one of Rurik's subordinates. From the body language of his corpse, it seems he was trying to make his way towards the door, but he bled out before he got there. There's a decent amount of blood below him, probably caused by the sword going straight through his gut. Wait a minute. That's Aubrey's sword. But if Aubrey's sword is here, then what did he use to kill Rurik? I should check around some more. Interesting, so I can... Okay, we'll skip that then. Let's see. It's a bloody box of fireworks? They seem poorly made. They'd have to be handled delicately, at least if you wanted to avoid blowing yourself up. Strange thing for thugs to have, let alone thugs whose main trade is drugs. Could they have been planning on using these against Aubrey? Strange, but possible. But that would mean that they knew Aubrey was coming. No, that can't be possible. The Path has kept our organization's existence secret for over a decade. That said, I feel like I have reason to believe that they did know we were coming anyways. Place is well guarded. Rourke's choice of weapons. Explosion I heard when I got here. So I will come back to this. I think it's the explosion. But also just the fact that I've been reading they know so much about the Path. It's probably a double agent or something. Okay, let's see. He has differently colored clothing than the rest, and is wearing a ribbon on his left ear. This must be Rurik's body. He's lying in a pretty sizable pool of his own blood, probably caused by the spear in gut. Probably want to do spear in his gut. I wonder where it came from. He has no other wounds besides that spear, which is weird, because Aubrey uses a sword. His blades are also interesting. The shape of them is not suited for close quarters combat. Wielding two of them wouldn't help that. If anything, it would do the opposite. Was Rurik really that stupid? Unless there's some other reason. Alright, nice use of the dialogue choice, by the way. Alright. So that's all the things I can click on. And then I guess I just have to kind of observe the scene. Oh no, wait, there's the blood pool right here. Blood stains. The large pool of blood just in front of me seems to indicate that someone, or someones, were successfully attacked and lost a lot of blood here. There are two blood trails that split off from this pool. One goes towards Rurik's corpse, and then it bends towards where I found Aubrey. And the other goes towards the box on the floor by the shelf, before it bends and leads towards the other corpse. It's reasonable to conclude that each trail was caused by a different person. Paying attention to the bloodstains seems important to figuring out the order of events. The questions I have are who attacked who here, and why is the pool of blood so big? Okay. Interesting. There's a check mark there now, but the other ones are still question marks. So I gotta click on them again. Yeah, that's a lot of blood. There's also a firework right here. So the fireworks are pretty clearly the noise that we heard. Warning them. That's what the fireworks are for. Let's click on that one again. Bloody box of fireworks. Oh, sorry. I was genuinely just like playing the way I normally play. I read really fast. Right, none of the bodies in this room seem to be, well, exploded. So it's safe to say that the fireworks didn't end up getting used for that. Which I suppose could mean they must have just been used for communication, at least in this instance. There are 2 fireworks missing from this box, though. Maybe I'll find them if I look around. Well, yeah, the first one's right outside the box. I don't know if that one counts, though. So there's one. And then... oh, I wonder if there's like one on the top here. Okay, so check marks once I get it. Oh, you put collision paint in there? You know the tricks. But you didn't put collision paint everywhere. Even if this is completely irrelevant, I feel very proud to have made it on top of these rafters. Now that I know that I wasn't supposed to be up here. Let's see here. I don't think... Ah! See, now I can get... Ah! Aha! Oh, shoot. Alright. Whatever. Anyway. Oh, I didn't click on that. Okay, there's the firework I can now click on. Found one of the missing fireworks. It seems to have blood on it, just like how the box it came from also had blood on it. The blood on the box these fireworks came from means that whoever set these off was bleeding out. Doesn't seem like the firework has at all been used. There's a black marking on the ground beside the firework. Considering the firework I found was fully intact, then that should mean that the black marking was made by the other firework. That seems about right. Okay. Firework went off, blah, blah, blah. Alright, now which one of these was... Okay, this one here. Let's see. Differently colored clothing. Work with it. Stupid. I'll get back to this. Yeah, I don't know the answer to that one yet. So let's click on this. What was this one? Aubrey sword. Spear must have belonged... I see. So I've checked out the blades now. By process of elimination, the spear must have belonged to the subordinate. This must also mean that somehow Aubrey took the subordinate's spear and used it to finish off Rurik. Also by process of elimination, this must be the he Aubrey was talking about. Aubrey mentioned that he didn't know where he came from. Strange. Come to think of it, I can't see any good hiding places around here either. Taking a closer look, I think I can see some black powder on his hands. Outside of the sword and the shrapnel, though, he has no other wounds. I'm sure I'll figure it out if I look around some more. Okay. So... Ooh, new thing to unlock. The scratch marks on this board. Can't think of why this would be here, but I know this is somehow important to understanding what happened. Okay, come on. This one's super clear. There's something behind that board. I can feel it in my bones. The hooked sword is used to pull down the board? Oh, I can't click on it right now. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. There's definitely something behind the board. Hang on a second. There's a thing up there. There's a thing up there. Yeah. I know what scratches equals. Oh, I see what you did there. Okay, this is supposed to be how I use it for parkour. So, just to be clear, I am supposed to run up that board and wall jump, get here. So what I'm going to do is run up this door. And jump over here just to be stubborn about it. All right. All right. I see. This makes sense. There's only one person who could have been up here. And that person is the, so let me just get this clear. Oh, I love me. Right, so Aubrey was the dude, he's the assassin. Rourke was the, yeah, it's the subordinate. The subordinate. He must have hid above these wooden ceiling supports. Going a bit further, I can see footprints. I feel like, yeah, I do want to check out what me said. I can see footprints where the subordinate must have been. And on the board in front of that, I can see burn marks. In fact, there seems to be scorch marks all around the sewer grating on the ceiling. I wonder what could have caused that. So, the subordinate hid up here, and that explains how Aubrey didn't see where he came from. Yeah. Alright, so subordinate was hiding up here. Aubrey comes in, slams the door shut. He's fighting with Rourke. Puts his sword through his side, I think. That's still just telling me to go up there. Everything's in the room, which means the only thing left is this thing. Differently colored clothing. Must be Rourke's body. I still don't get the blades thing. Maybe I'm just tired today. I don't get the blades thing. So, like, they're not good for close quarters combat. The only thing I can think of is that you'd use the blades for climbing. Like, that's why they're hooked. He planned on throwing them at Aubrey. He used them for defense. I'm going to say defense, maybe? What about the blade's design supports this claim? The curve of the blades? Yeah, now that I think about it, the two curves of each blades could catch an attack from a standard sword quite easily. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, because he was saying that he had trouble killing Rourke. Right. So it also explains why he's wielding two of them, so he can intercept attacks coming at either side of him. And lastly, this would explain how Aubrey, skilled fighter that he is, wasn't able to kill Rourke immediately. I think that must be it. I think I have it all figured out. Now I just need to go through the scenario step by step and put the piece together. I think I've looked around everything, so put it all together. Okay, let's do this. I think there's a few things that are abundantly clear about the situation. That's the reason for why Aubrey was nearly defeated by some mere thugs. They knew about Eutelaria in advance. They knew about the mother's request, and they prepared a plan to ambush him. It's also clear that, although there's only one spear which belonged to the subordinate, both Rourke and Aubrey had spear wounds. All started when Aubrey entered the supply room and locked the door behind him. Aubrey was expecting an easy fight. With nowhere to run, Rourke posed to confront him. But Rourke had a trick up his sleeve. A plan he made in advance that he thought was his best shot at survival. His two special blades could intercept Aubrey's attacks. This was crucial to the first part of his plan, which was to stall for time. Until Aubrey was in a vulnerable enough position to be ambushed. We can know that Rourke's blades were successful in fending off Aubrey's sword by looking at oh, what did I miss here? Right. Aubrey's wounds. Rourke's wounds. The blood stains. I guess the bloodstains? I think I missed that part. Then it's gotta be Rourke's wounds. There we go. Which only consists of the spear in his gut. Oh, right, because the sword was in the subordinate thing, blah, blah, blah. And since neither Rurik nor Aubrey had the spear, then we can conclude that no blood was shed at this point. Still, knowing Aubrey, he must have come close to finishing off Rurik at some point. Not even those special curved blades can save someone from him. This would have been the end for Rurik, were it not for the second part of his plan. The hidden subordinate. Third blade. Rurik's hidden subordinate. He got above the wooden ceiling support, spear in hand, waiting for the right time to strike. Reaching such a high position would have been quite difficult were it not for him being the wooden board he used to jump off of. He knew he only had one shot at this, and he had to make it count. But wait, one thing's not quite clear. There are two possibilities for what the subordinate could have done after leaping down. Aubrey's spear wound and the fact that the spear must have belonged to the subordinate would mean that Aubrey did get stabbed at some point. But there's also the black powder I found on the subordinate's hands and the evidence that one of the missing fireworks went off. It's not initially clear which of these events happened first. That is until you take a look at the location of the spent firework. That said, there's something about how the firework in the box came from. That's when I found it. Oh, half the bloodstains. Second living room with 30 people in it. A large pool of blood was positioned somewhere near the center of the room. Considering its size and messiness, it is likely that this is where successful blows were traded or at least dealt. Two trails branched off from the main pool, one going towards Rurik's corpse, and the other going towards the box of fireworks. Since the box of fireworks already had blood in it when I found it, that means that blows were traded first. Yeah, blows were traded first. And the subordinate went to the fireworks afterwards. Was to leap down, ambush Aubrey with a spear. Right, he went down, ambushed Aubrey, and then Aubrey was caught off guard. Aubrey gets hit by the spear, got stabbed. Wasn't enough to kill him. Fueled by adrenaline and anger, Aubrey struck back, plunging his blade into the subordinate's stomach. This would explain why the pool of blood was so big. It's because two people were attacked here. Aubrey must have then took the spear out of his own stomach and used it to finish off Rurik. And that would explain how both Rurik and Aubrey had a spear wound even though there was only one spear. What happened next seems pretty simple for the most part. Aubrey, having completed the mission, rested against the back wall and used the path to signal for help. Meanwhile, the subordinate, who hadn't yet died from his wounds, made his way to the box of fireworks. Using what time he had left, he grabbed two fireworks and got ready to fire them in the direction of the ceiling. Oh, the door. He's trying to get out the door. The door. Oh, okay. Aubrey? Yeah. The ceiling, then. In the hopes that it would make it past the sewer grating so the explosion could be heard by the other members. Also explain the scorch marks I saw around the sewer grating. He probably took two fireworks just in case he messed up one of them. He did have a sword going through his stomach after all. However, first attempt went off without a hitch. After that, he crawled towards the door, but bled out before he got there. And that should just about be it. Actually, hold on a second. This actually explains one more thing I hadn't given much thought to yet. Considering the scorch marks are on the inside of this room, then that would mean that the firework exploded just before passing the sewer grating as opposed to exploding above it. There already being guards here by the time I arrived likely indicate that the signal worked regardless. The fireworks are quite loud. But still, the firework exploding inside the room does explain one of the things Aubrey told me about himself, which is that he couldn't hear. Okay. We're going to come back to this, alright? Because I'm going to come through here again, and I'm going to do... I haven't been doing any of the wrong dialogue options on purpose. We're going to come back here using debug mode, and I'm going to check out all the bad options, okay?
Here. Right. His spear wound. Right, his ears. Found him. He couldn't hear anything. Ears were ringing. What a day. Doesn't get paid enough. Deliver the message. Get Sepp to carry 3 more of his weapons. It's a lot of dial. Like, I'm just going to click through it here. Need to know why the path didn't conceal our communications, end transmission, and head back. So we'll finish the level, and then I think we're going to come back here. And we're just going to check out some of the options I clearly didn't choose before. Just to see how much of a doofus our character can be. Oh, hello there. Wow, you got here quick. Are you alright? Oh, wait, you guys don't speak. Sorry, I forgot. Right. Say, aren't there supposed to be 3 of you? Okay, then. There are 3 swords to carry and 2 spears. And a broadsword. Are you going to be able to manage all that? And thanks for playing. Check out the entries. Alright. Read all the books. You get a reward. Hey! A bonus level with some pretty-ish scenery, at least in media mode, and some more books to read. Some Utilaria and Glimpse lore in there, so have fun. Unless you want to go to the main menu. Alright, we're going to check out the bonus level. And I need to hear from Glimpse. How much dialogue are we talking about here? Like, is it just a few more books, or like, is it a whole library? Just for the sake of going through the map jam here, I definitely want to check it out, but if it's like a lot of reading, then I might just kind of do a quick skim through and then leave the more in-depth stuff for people to discover on their own. Path is a near on the stream of celestial energy that was imbued within the earth during its creation. Only pure-blooded followers of the divinity can access the full power of the path, but they can extend it to other disciples within a limited capacity. The disciples of Utilaria primary use it to transmit and receive messages over incredibly long distances. Nothing all too much, also not important. Alright, there's 4 books. Oh, there we go. 4 books around here with stuff to read if you want, or you can just chill. Right, we're going to do both. So, we're definitely going to check out the books. If there's only 4 books, then we're definitely going to check them out. And then, but first, before we read the books, we're just going to look at the map. Alright. This is like, oh. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Couple of enemies in the lair. This is obviously like the Utilaria lair or something like that. Glimpse. Please tell me. Oh, you just have to walk into it. Book 2. Here. All right, we're going to come back to that. I'm skipping it for now. Glimpse. There's a whale man in here, right? Is there a whale man? Can I find a whale man? No whale man. Aw, man. There's no whale man. That's very saddening. But the good lore and level design forgives it. I'm going to have to restart this level to read these books. Since they're auto-triggering. Yeah, Cisco's like, random NPCs say you walk too loudly in the library. Just like, get out of here. Okay, so it's pretty much like, I don't see any secrets or anything. It's what you see is what you get, pretty much. As far as I can tell. doing some sacrificing here to keep the goddess asleep, I guess. Alright, so we've explored the level. Now we're going to retry. This time we're going to read the books. And Glimpse promises that all the future maps will have a whale man. So, there's redemption. Alright, so let's check out the lore now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the previous one. We'll just cheat through until we get to that last dialogue there. And then we'll just be a total idiot and get all the wrong answers, just for fun. Speaking of which, actually, I'm just going to... You little brats. Okay, stuff to read. And we're going to use the... There we go. Just going to murder everybody. Alright, let's check out these books. So, welcome to book 2. Some Glimpse lore, some Mutilaria lore. The song you're listening to right now is actually what I might consider to be my absolute favorite Overgrowth. Me too! This is a absolute banger of a track. There is one better track, though. And it's not the vanilla one. In my opinion, it is... I think some people here are going to agree with me. In Drika's story, the music that plays at the very last level is absolutely amazing. In that level, who the mother is. Alright, we're going to try to guess it. The mother is... she's like some sort of head that sends the people... She's like in charge or something like that. That's my guess. Oh, literally any old random mother who, after her husband died of a drug overdose, the mother killed some local dealer and used his body to pay the Utilaria. Okay, so the mother is actually the contract holder. The mother is the one who put out the contract. So that's pretty simple. She wanted to know the exact details of what happened because something revenge... Right, yeah. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense. Then we got over here, book 3. Thanks to a few people. Hey, I got thanks there. There's Constance there, Girth, and forgetting a few. Sorry if I forgot you. That's, I mean, we're all diving in here. Ken probably helped you out. He's always active in the chat. And anyway, I mean, this is a great community, right? Like, anyone who's in the chat there would have helped out. It's a small community, but it's pretty active. But thank you for the thanks there, Glimpse. And the cats. Oh, right. Yeah, we were for people watching the stream who aren't on the Overgrowth channel. We were encouraging Glimpse throughout the stream with pictures of cats. We were fueling him with cat pictures. I've got 2 of them sleeping beside me right now, all curled up. All right, what else we got here? Book 4. Where was book? I don't even know where book 4 is. That's fine. We'll read it anyway. Glimpse lore fact. The first thing I ever made in Overgrowth was some ancient-looking sandy stone tower using the ruin assets. Sent a picture of it on the Wolfire Discord, and it's still somewhere there, though I didn't have it. Okay. 2 hours later, posted another ancient sandy ruin-esque thing, but it was a bigger and cooler sandy tower thing. Just wanted to fill book 4 with something. Ah, that's actually that is interesting, because I believe the first pictures I posted on the Discord were of sandy stuff. I think I posted a desert city called Dustwind, because back then I was more interested in like trying to expand the vanilla lore, and Dustwind was going to be Turner's birthplace. I still have all that lore in my head if anyone's ever interested. There's like a whole thing about where Turner's born and red shards and all that, but I don't know if I'll ever pursue it. But yeah, so my first thing was sandy, dusty level as well. And then I think the first level I actually created was I did a level called Clearing the Cult, which I actually went beginning to end, like actually posted it as a mod so I could learn the editor. Yeah, Dustman City. It's still in the Discord too. If you look back, it's gonna be some of my first posts. There's a whole picture. There's like it's this desert city by a bay with part of it on a land bridge and ships in the harbor. It's pretty neat. And Glimpse, if you wanna dig out those pictures, I'm sure we would love to see that in the Discord. And book one. Not straying too far from the room you found this book in. You don't want to accidentally trigger the other dialogues now, do you? It's a bonus level. Level you just played was actually just supposed to be the introduction to Prologue of my entry. Oh, dude. That is a tale that is told over and over again every single map gem. The level I'm going to play, same deal. You have this whole story, and then you have to cut it down until it's just a shell of what you had envisioned. But, well. Main dish was going to be an investigation, then a trial. Figure out which disciple killed Aubrey. Which is why you're wondering why there's an insider, yeah. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna do one more thing. We're gonna go back to the previous level. We're gonna check out all the joke dialogues, and then yeah, then we'll move on because time's a ticking. I'm gonna do the whole. We're gonna do F1-8. Skip that. That way we can just blast our way through the level. Imagine if I die here anyway. Click on that. We're going to open that up. Okay, it's time for an investigation. So, let's check it out. Bloodstains. Someone was attacked here. Okay. I'm going to check this out. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Rourke's body. Yeah, he planned on throwing them at Aubrey. The handle's a real throwing handle. So, I guess the one thing I didn't realize when I was doing this before is that picking the bad choices wouldn't actually have any permanent impact, or I probably would have done them when I was going through. But, that's fine. Oh yeah, he was really just stupid. Okay. Get back to this, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Place is well guarded. Rourke's choice of weapons. Sure, it was explosion. Yep. Then we have the firework here. I wanted to see where was it? This dude. One of the joke options was that he shoots the firework at himself. Oh, I can't click on that one yet. Alright. Let's check this out. Blah, blah, blah. And this time we'll do the proper thing. Oh, hang on. There we go. Boom. And clearly, the one person who could be up here, and there is proof because I am up here, it was me! Oh, crap. I clicked the wrong one. Wait, hold on. Why is that obvious? Actually, what I said makes no sense. Scratch that. Me. I don't even know why that thought entered my head. I'm not even going to entertain that. I'm just going to move on, accept my failure, and grow as a rabbit being. Alright, well, clearly it was Aubrey. Wait, no. I mean, I've seen him do stranger things, but this is just beyond that. And then, of course, it was the subordinate, blah, blah, blah. Alright, we're going to hop down here now. We're going to do this. Differently colored clothing. And look at the blades again. Use them for defense. Oh, wrong button. Have it all figured out. Alright, we're going to put it all together. Here we go. Alright, we know what happened. We absolutely know what happened. There was a fight. And he wanted to tire Aubrey out. He wanted to disarm Aubrey. Alright, he wanted to stall for time. Dun dun dun. Now, clearly, it was because of... I don't even remember this one. Aubrey's wounds? No. Blood stains? Yeah, Eric's wounds. Alright. Alright, he had a third blade. What? No, stop that. Oh, his mind is distracted today. The fireworks. Okay. All right. Okay. Oopsies. Right. I think the only one I didn't try was himself. No. I'm just going to leave it at that. And then the other one, so we'll just do the ceiling. There we go. All right, let's check it out. His massive ongulobungus muscles. What? What? No, 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 no. What? Why would that? Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. We really ticked them off. Oh, that's good stuff. Alright. Yeah, we're going to click on it again. Oh, come on. Come on. No, okay. Look, you have to do this, okay? You have to track when the character presses that option and then see if they press it again and do something different. That would just be golden. I will totally tell you how to do it in DHS if you don't know how, because that would be awesome. Just let the player like click on it, and then like if they click on it like 3 times, just boot them out of the game. Just send the level message, go to main menu. It's just like, get out of here. You don't get to play anymore. Oh, that would be awesome. That's brilliant, though. Awesome. All right. Right. Okay. So it was yeah, spear wound, ears. Yeah, there we go. All right. There we go. We're gonna head back.
Yippee!
And I thought I would show one more thing here, really quickly, and this is for Greg. Something else I wanted to point out. We're gonna go into the dialogue here, and to be fair, I don't always do this, but it's a nice thing when you have a little bit of time to put into dialogue. Oh my goodness, there's a lot. All right, anyway, yeah, let's do the dialogue here. Sexy recreation dialogue. But I think if we open this up, Greg, yeah, here we go. So you see when you go through, you can do, there's certain things you can put in brackets. If you put wait, then as it's going along, it'll wait just a little bit before continuing instead of just going all in one go. It just makes for more natural sounding dialogue. And then the other thing that I don't see it, but at the moment, if I put it in here, if you put in certain colors, then you can actually color code the dialogue as well. Just thought I'd point that out to you. All right. Doing a little bit of tutorials here. Okay, so we are left with little birds and I honestly forgot what my own level is called. The Black Blade. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the Black Blade first, on the off chance that Carl ends up going on a break or something and he gets a chance to see this live. And then after we're done going through that, we'll do Carl's map, and we will wrap it up. And I don't have to do voice narration for this because I literally voice acted it last night. So one of the things that I wanted to do was test how good the AI is at this point. And so yeah, it turns out that now you can actually voice act your own lines, put your own intonation in there and everything, and it does a pretty good job of translating it. It can swap accents for you, and you have to put in like a little bit of the accent yourself to get the idea across, and then they will the AI will take that and kind of run with it. So for this one, I would just stay silent during the dialogue.
They call me the Black Blade. 7 years I fought the law in these parts. You might say I'm a bad man. Around here we're all bad. Lawmen, though, they're a different story. Filthy pigs, the lot of them. Corrupt to the bone. I'm just cleaning up the mess.
Okay, that hawk is calling way too quickly.
There's a new sheriff in town these days. Goes by the name of Pipton. He weren't no threat to me and my folk at first. Seemed kind of decent, matter of fact. Offered my boys a truce. Well, I ain't that trusting, but my partner, Dusty O'Malley, was willing to talk it out. He headed in there, white flag a-waving, despite my objections. Well, that was 3 days ago. Haven't heard hide nor hair from Dusty since then. I'm thinking it's time to pay old Sheriff Pipton a little visit. No one messes with the Black Blade.
This still feels like this still feels like kind of a dream to me, because I literally finished uploading this like what, 5 hours ago. Oh man. I actually live in a rural community, so Although nobody I know is like a proper cowboy by today's standards. Most of the people I know are that sort of type of people. Like I remember my brother-in-law, when he was picking out my sister and them, they were deciding what their her wedding ring was going to be. They they said they had to pick something with that was just smooth all around, so that if she ever had her arm up the back of a cow helping it give birth, it wouldn't cut the cow. That's a true story. All right, so we're gonna jump this. I wish it had more time. There was actually supposed to be, it was supposed to be a 3-level campaign. And that's what all those alien-looking dudes. If you look in the files, there's some alien-looking creatures and stuff in there. You're supposed to be able to go through the portal, and there was going to be a portal and chase Sheriff into another thing, and then there was a whole separate story. But I actually like this cut-down version a little better. I just wish I'd had a chance to. Okay, that hawk is really annoying. So that hawk, it may have been the last thing I added. And oh my goodness, dude. I can't play through this level with that thing shrieking. We're gonna hunt that down. Where did I put that? That was right. Let me find it here. Shoot, where's the hawk? Is it this? No. Maybe it's on here. I'm sure I named it. Most of these are named. Shoot. Did I not name this one? I know it's its own. Oh yeah, the shotgun recovery. So Ken, the problem is that I haven't taught myself animations yet, or been taught it, so I don't. That animation was given to me by Ken, and he didn't have time to do. I think he lost the file on it actually, and so I didn't want to ask him to do a redo. So it is what it is. But yeah, the recovery animation's way too long. Oh, is this it? I think I found it. Aha! Right. We're just going to delete that for now. I can't play through with that. I'm going to save that. Alright, here we go. Okay. Go through the tutorial again. And I might post an update. I mean, I don't know about you guys. That hawk needs to be quieter and needs to call much less. I might just leave that out, actually. That was a very quickly thought out thing that wasn't tested. Alright. Some of this stuff ended up being kind of complicated. Like, I track how many shots he fires after he gets past this point. But then it's like, well, what happens if you die and you respawn? You don't want to have lost all your shots. So then I had to figure out a way to track all of his shots in between the checkpoints so that I'd only know the ones he took in between checkpoints and save only if he passed.
Golden Gulch. Built as a research town back when the tower portal was open. These days, it's pretty much a ghost town. I'd better be cautious till I know how many are in the buildings. If these boys sound the alarm, it might not go so well for me.
How do you force a kid? So Cisco says in chat there, how do you force a character to roll for the double jump? Because I implemented a double jump in one of my campaigns. You can actually just go AI control. There are a couple ways. You could just trigger the animation, play the animation, but The simplest way to do is just do the AI control function, AI control roll, and then even if you're not being controlled by an AI, your character will, I believe, roll. The reason I didn't do it here was because the roll was being used for a different purpose. Okay. Now I know there's problems with this. These guys aren't spawning perfectly right, but that's fine. Okay. Now in this one, oh shoot, someone else must have seen it. In this one, if they spot the body, that also counts as discovery. Okay, we have two guys on the tower there. That's interesting. And then we have this guy. And I found the best... Oh, nope. I found the best solution here is to try to save your shotguns unless you need them. Because they come in really... Oh, shoot. They come in really handy if someone sees you unexpectedly. There we go. So that's one. There are 5 dudes here. I have to take them all out to get to the next stage. We have 2 guys up in the tower. The main trouble here is just trying to make sure you don't get spotted. Because there is, I believe, 23 different random patrol possibilities that these 5 guys could be on, which is why sometimes you see them doubled up. And when they're doubled up, actually, that's what makes it the... Okay, that's either buggy or there was someone else saw that. Interesting. Alright. Okay, this one we have 4 of the dudes are right there. So I think we can just... The first one we're just going to take out in style. Just for fun. Because I actually think, yeah, the spawns are random for this section. I actually think, oh, I can use the shotgun for this. I think I actually should have made the character have 3 shotgun shots instead of 5, because 5 is actually quite a lot. Oh, and our last guy's right up there. So that's handy. Boom, there we go.
Sheriff Pipton. Fresh out from the east, pompous and posh. Thinks he owns the world. Time to set the record straight.
I tried to make this guy really annoying.
Pipton! Come on out here, you coward!
Why, Quinn, so nice of you to stop by. To what do we owe the pleasure?
Where's Dusty, you shrimp-eared rat pug?
That is my favorite line in the whole thing.
Dusty's gathering dust, I'm afraid. Somewhere in the sand out back. Feel free to dig him up.
Oh, Dusty. You stupid fool. I told him not to trust a gutless rodent like yourself.
Oh, I wouldn't worry too terribly much, my friend. You'll be joining him soon enough.
You don't know who you're messing with.
Indeed I do, my good man. You've earned yourself quite the reputation out here. Don't think I didn't come prepared. Oh, Daisy! Why don't you earn your keep?
Elysian tale.
But Blade!
I didn't really pull it off clearly, but in case it isn't clear what happened there, Daisy shot his blade out, and I didn't have time, but you're supposed to see it broken in the sands there.
Daisy Deadshot. Deadliest crack shot for hire this side of the San Galliup Mountains. Maybe even beyond. I always wondered how I'd stack up against her. Guess it's time to find out.
Well, chaps, I'm headed inside for some more of that lovely tea. I expect him dead when I come out again. You have your orders, men. Get to it.
Come on,
Okay.
then, you cowards. Let's see what you're made of.
So there is one known problem here, which I think is that when you spawn here at the start of this dialogue, you can't actually get back behind you fast enough before you die from getting shot by Daisy. But when you respawn, you spawn a little further back, so I didn't bother fixing it. Tiny rat with top head is amazing, right? Yeah, so you can't get back. That's fine. When you respawn. Oh shoot! Hang on. Okay, so that's a problem. That is a problem that did not come up. Okay, there we go. I knew it was possible. I originally had it set to 5 seconds, but it was way too long. Oh shoot, that's too long. Oh, there we go. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, yeah, that shotgun blast. Way too long of a recovery there. There we go. And these guys, of course, cannot be killed by the shotgun blast. So the idea normally is to just try to, basically just wait until you can grab a weapon. There's one. Oh, shoot. Yeah, so the problem is that you don't actually get... I had no time to test this, so I was like, that looks right. So, a couple things. Clearly, it takes way too long for you to get out of her line of fire. The shotgun blast, which was meant to be... By the way, the shotguns, they were meant to be used for this situation. But clearly, they're just not so useful when, there we go. No, and then come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Ah. Oh, well. Yeah. Yeah, this needs to be balanced for sure. Trying to think of how to do it. So, the shotgun needs to be fixed. The sniper's fire needs to be increased by a little bit. And then, I think everything else is alright. You just basically... The idea was supposed to be that you're supposed to... Oh, no. You're supposed to gain one of their weapons and then take them out with it and use the shotgun to take out the rest. But the shotgun being broken makes part of that a little tricky. So, buy some time. We're going to go through here. Oh, shoot. I'm going to get crushed by my own map. What's a strategy? Since the shotgun blast is broken, how do I fix this? I think you just kind of have to split them apart enough that you have enough time to recover. Yeah. And then from there, it's just a matter of getting yourself a weapon, and now it's playing pretty much like intended. Oh, shoot. There we go. There we go. Alright. Now I think we got everybody. Alright. Now, that should have triggered a secret checkpoint. And now you have to figure out how to get to there. I think it should be... You come around here, I think. Oh, yeah. I think if you jump up here, you're just outside of her sight, and then you can drop down here. And then... There we go. And then... I'll just try to do something different. The sniper changed things up a bit. And then here, to get across this gap, you just have to do... you have to use one of your powers. You just jump, and then... And you should get across without getting shot at. And then when you get close enough, it doesn't become a problem anymore. Because she can't see you anymore. Now, there is a whale man hidden in this map, and I'd actually argue it's one of the easiest ones to find. I normally hide my whalemen very, very well. So, any guesses as to where it might be?
I always wondered if you lived up to the stories, Quinn Blackblade. Seemed you do. I'm out of bullets. You gonna fight me square?
Oh, yeah. So, I designed the jump so that you can only make the jump by using your powers. You have to double jump and do the forward flip. Yeah, so there's much harder jumps in this map that you just probably haven't found yet. Also, is it crazy that that girl's voice, that non-existent girl's voice, came from my voice? Like, we are in a cool world today.
It's an honor to fight you, Daisy. I'll empty my gun and we'll do this proper.
Like 2-3 years ago, you might be able to do this guy's voice with some clever audio manipulation. So, the original plan was you were supposed to climb that tower with the chains. And there would have been a portal at the top. But unfortunately... Yeah, that's why the tower actually has no checkpoints. Because it isn't... I didn't have time to implement it. I voiced Daisy. Well, the thing is, I didn't... It's an AI, right? So I did the whole thing. So hang on here.
All right then, darling. Let's dance.
So what I did was, all right then, darling, let's dance. Right? It doesn't sound anything like her. But you get the general idea of how she's supposed to talk. And then I feed that into the AI, and it does that. It's cool. Oh, shoot. Alright, when I respawn, I shouldn't... Yeah. That's another thing. You weren't supposed to have a weapon on this fight. It was supposed to be just you. Also, I empty his gun, so if he goes to fire, it's going to be just click, click. You can't shoot Daisy. Alright, let's do a fight here. I purposely made her a pretty tough fight. She's got a few knockdowns and some damage resistance. Oh, shoot. Ah. For all the time I spend on this game, I've actually never been particularly good at it. Come on. That's fine. It's supposed to be a challenging fight. I'm trying not to use jump kick. Also, I'm on expert, so jump kick's actually a little harder to use. Come on. There we go. We were both pretty close. Come on. I purposely made her really aggressive so that when you get down like that, you have to roll right away. Yeah, see, jump kicking is actually genuinely harder on expert. because they roll a lot more often. Oh, nope, nope, nope. He is not feeling well. Ah. Daisy's... Yeah, Daisy's a cool character, isn't she? Out of all the characters that would be good for a spin-off, she's definitely like... Considering she gets, what, 2 lines? And she's like this absolutely deadly sniper. The only thing is that it would be pretty hard to create gameplay for her without a lot of custom scripting. Essentially, since her whole thing is that she's a sniper, and Overgrowth's whole thing is that it's melee. Let's try to sneak in a jump kick here, maybe. I'm getting crushed. However, I did test this fight out. I did try to balance this one. So I know it's possible, and I actually beat her when I had my character less power than he is now, so... There we go. Okay.
It's time the sheriff gets what's coming to him.
So much noise out here. Have they killed him yet? Oh.
Time for you to join Dusty.
Alright, so yeah, that's my map. I will say, the tower is climbable. I have tested all the parkour. It was designed to be done with checkpoints, but it is climbable. You just have to use... There's a couple cases where you have to use your abilities. And then, because it is climbable, but you can't get up without checkpoints, there may or may not be something small at the top there if you do manage to get up. Just saying. As a reward for bothering to do that, because it's quite a challenging little thing. Right. So, this leaves us with Little Birds, which I'm very curious about, because it's not a lot of details. Oh, and look at that. It's actually 2 levels. Now, Compressor, he's very good for mood, for ambiance. He's very good for putting that in his maps. So I'm looking forward to seeing what we have here. Little bird, fly away home. So I think this is going to be the last map. So after this, oh, that's a bug I haven't seen in a while. That's not a very common bug, actually. That's fine. We can probably fix that. What was I going to say? Right, yeah. This being the last map, after we finish playing this, if there's any questions or anything like that, I'll answer those, and then, oh, okay. Glimpse posted a zip in the chat, so that might be a fixed version of the mod. We're going to check that out, see if we can fix some things here. And I don't have to bug fix it on stream. Although sometimes me bug fixing it on stream is actually kind of useful for the stream author. That's fine. We'll take a look here. So I'm just gonna, behind the scenes here, I'm just going into the mod itself, and I'm going to, where'd you go? There we go. And I'll just paste the fix in. Let's see, was it? Yeah, that's one. All right. So we'll just overwrite that. So we're going to go to main menu. And we'll go through again. All right. Let's see. Okay, well that fixed the dialogue issue. Ooh, all right. We got a sort of noir vibe here. Okay. Cool. See, the one problem I have with his mods is that you always get this amazing sort of setup, and then you always want more. The trouble is that it's always like you feel like you're left on a cliffhanger. Oh, that's a cool shot. It's a very cool shot. All right. Hey, Jack. Oh, hi, Robin. Got some news. How does dinner tomorrow sound? At the cafe on the corner near your place? Sounds good. I'll be there. Okay, so that first level was just like a cutscene. You know, there's actually been... We should talk about those. So, just about every single map has had some really cool shots. So far, I don't think anything's beaten the shot of... what was his name? The assassin in Glimpse's map, right at the start, hiding in the tunnels. That was very cool. I'd say that probably a close second is the shot we just saw there with the guy in the doorway. I also liked the shot I did of Daisy on the cliffs. I thought that one was pretty cool. And then there's one that Greg did. Yeah, there's one that Greg did that I think I pointed out, but I can't remember which one it was right now. But shoot, which map was that? I think it was probably just at the castle. Oh yeah. When you're approaching the throne room, just looking through there, that whole sort of layout was really, really cool as well. It's been a very good map, Jim. All right. Book hidden under the bed. They probably wouldn't find it here, right? It's almost time. Probably should head over soon. This guy doing some nefarious things. Oh. Press F to open certain doors. That's cool. Let's check it out. Can't open that door. Can't open that door. Or that door. Oh, hang on. Hey, Jacob, can I borrow some of your sugar, please? Of course, it's the blue bag in my cabinet. Thank you. I'll be sure to give you a piece when I'm done. Well, he trusts her. Okay, let's check out all the other things on the top here. There's a rule of threes, which is that when you have a feature or, in general, when you have anything, 3 is a good number to have of it. 3s or 5s, but 3s is the best. Okay. So this is like a sort of noir sort of thing here. Love the little hat on his head. Okay. Okay. You know, this makes me think of some of those Garry's Mod levels, like those really old sort of abandoned Garry's Mod levels that not many people play, but you just kind of hop in, you explore around. Oh, there's a car. Very cool. Very cool stuff. Oh, wonder if there's a car coming out this way. That's very neat. All right. Let's try to open every door. Bum, bum, bum. Unless it's a mystery, one thing you can always consider doing, unless you want people to try the doors, is you can basically just make the doors slightly different from the rest of the ones that you can open. Like you give them a different pattern, or it doesn't work here because it's black and white. You give them like a different color or something like that. Then the player just knows automatically, oh, this is a door I can check out. Because now I have to check out all the doors, see if there's any secrets. I also feel like I have to get hit by the car, right, guys? Like, does that not feel like something that needs to be done? There's the cafe I'm supposed to go in. But I feel like, yeah, I have to get hit by the car. Oh, okay. Would have been cool if there was like a hotspot attached to that. Just one of those things that says on enter, kill player. Make sure that the player doesn't just get run over by a car and walk through it. Oh, there is some stuff here. Looks like homeless people. Alright, so that we've already opened. We'll go back and check out the people by the bin. Oh, maybe the car can... Maybe the car can glitch me through this. Hang on. Approach down. Come on. Come on. Oh! Interesting. So it did kill me that time. Alright, this time we'll just... we're going to do this. We're going to trigger that checkpoint. Or not checkpoint, the whole rose thing. There we go. And then we'll go downstairs. And I think that was all. Which one was it? Was it this one? Yeah, here we go. I think we tried all the doors here and nothing worked, so now we're going to go out here and we're going to check out this little place here. This also reminds me of Piper and Flute's level. They did one called Pizza something or other. It was hilarious. You kept tripping over things, but it had this sort of layout. Okay. I can't hit them. I can't talk to them. I have no event here, so this is just window dressing, I think. Which means that the only place we have left to explore is... We can just try some of the doors here, just in case there's anything hidden. Nope. And just for fun, I will see if I can get on top of the roof. I know the map's going to be probably pretty short, so may as well take some time, see if we can check it out as much as possible. Oh yeah, so that's just... Probably the same thing here. Yeah, it'll be the same thing there. Alright, let's check out the cafe. Ooh. Thought I was just meeting one person here. Also, this is a really, really good... Can we check this out for a second here? This is, as far as I can tell, this is all done using just simple shapes. But look at that. Look at what they did with the simple shapes. These tables in particular are really good. I always appreciate a really clever use of very basic tools, and this is very cool, I think. All right, well, let's go talk. Hey, glad you could make it. Hey, how's it going? Doing all right. Say, have you met my friend Carl before? Hi there. 6 p.m. So what is it you wanted to talk about? Oh, a little birdie of mine died last night. I'm sorry to hear that. What happened? Cat followed him home. Caught him with the cage door open. Now they want us to do the delivery tonight. Tonight? Yeah, cats are starting to catch up to us. The can't wait for the heat to die down. Jack, you leave first. We'll follow after a short time. Okay, so we're... Retrieve your blue book from the apartment. Deliver it tonight. Okay. It's cool. Everybody gets access to the exact same tools, and yet we all do very different things with it. Right, was it this one? Yeah, it was this one. Okay, what a tiny little apartment, eh? It was under the bed. That's right. Here it is. Okay, got the book. We know you have the book. We saw you take it out of his room. Don't know what you're talking about. Jake, do you know these people? Jake, run! Oh, man. Oh, that's cool. That's so cool. You can get extra speed if you run on the walls. I'm going to follow what I was told to do and run for it. I think they got stuck. Yeah. We're definitely going to play that again and check out a couple things. The trench coat in particular looks really cool. Oh, shoot. Oh, nice. So they're like hiding in the bushes. You must be Jack. Do I know you? Probably not. I'm Overland. Do you have the book? I do. Thank goodness. I was starting to get worried. Where's everyone else? Seems you're the only one. Thankfully, we only need one book. Within this book is the key to our success. We're far too close to fail now. We have to keep moving. Surely more will come. We'll stop at nothing for this book. Hop in the van. Look at all the little details, like the radio starts. Like when he starts the van, the radio starts. See, this is what I'm talking about. When you play as mods, it's like, it's so cool, but then it's just like, it's like, but what about this and what about that? So what we're going to do here, I just wanted to try a couple things. We're going to, when the guys spawn, we're going to freeze time. Oh, interesting. There we go. When the guys spawn, we're going to freeze time and check out their trench coats. Oh, oh no. F opens the doors, but the problem is it also kills people in the debug. All right, well, that's fine. So what we'll do is we'll try the gameplay first. We'll see if you can kill the trench dudes. It looks like the dialogue triggers when you kill the trench dudes, so if you didn't make them invincible, it'd be funny if you could, like, kill them early, and then just, like, win because you killed them. And I'll also see if you can... You can't trigger the dialogue through the window. Got that. Gotta go back, gotta get the book. We're going through there. I think this was our door. Grab the book. from there. Go out the door. Get seen by the whatchamacallits. You know you have the book, blah, blah, blah. And then what we're going to do is we're going to jump out the window, and then when we have a little more space, we're going to try to take them out. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. All right. Oh, that's a lot of them. It's a lot more than I thought there was. Well, we're going to try the jump kick first. Oh. Okay, so that's bugged, I think, because... Yes, the checkpoints are bugged, unfortunately. That's fine. You know what, we'll just check. Oh, they're on the roof there. So, they have... They have regular damage resistance. Now, just an interesting thing here. These things, air control, velocity, sustain, and boost, I don't think they work in stable. So if these guys have extra jump, it's not going to translate into someone playing unstable. It is interesting to see that it doesn't crash, though. Must I... But yeah, as far as I can tell, they don't have any extra knockout shields. And they don't have a lot... there's a lot of them, but that's about it. So in theory, you could... I'm not going to try to do it, I think. But in theory, you could take them all out and win that way. And then the other thing is I just wanted to check out their cool look here. Oh, yeah. So they just got... He's using the right thing to help for the middle there. That just kind of matches as a trench coat. And then basically just rolls here. Got the fedora. The glasses. I love the little glasses. And then there it's just cylinders. Oh, yeah. Cylinders on the outside to kind of just give the illusion of the side coats. Once you actually slow it down, it's actually pretty simple and not as detailed as it would look, but in motion, it's really neat. It's really cool, man. Huh. I can't tell if something funky's going on with their boots. I think it's just regular boots. All right. Well, that was the that was Carl's entry. I mean, all the entries are fantastic. Yeah. I'll just see if I missed anything here. Okay. I think we've gotten through all the entries. Is there anything, it's 2:30 now. Yeah. Is there anything anyone wants me to go back to or revisit? Just put it in chat now. Otherwise, we will probably close out the stream here. That was an impressive map jam. Thank you, Greg. Yep, I will do that right after this. I will save that recording so that it shows up on YouTube. Send it straight there. So hopefully, it should be on there by today. Hopefully by the time Carl gets home, at least. And please, everyone, vote. I see the amounts of votes we get, and we don't get a lot of votes for these map jams. And it's if you liked it, vote for it. Encourage your favorite creators. Get them. Modders don't get paid for anything. We just run on compliments. So vote and
let people know in the Discord and on Steam what you think. All right, so I think we'll probably end it there. I don't see any questions or anything like that. I'll upload this to YouTube as soon as I'm done, and then probably leave the vote running for a week or so, and then we'll close it off, and that will be our first map jam of 2024. All right, guys. You have a good rest of your day.